All right, y'all, we're going to take a look at this Boudoir Facebook ad, see if we believe it has, we're going to diagnose it, see if we believe it has BLCS, aka Boudoir low click syndrome. So BLCS, Boudoir low click syndrome, is when the unique CTR all of our Boudoir Facebook ad is under 6%. So this means fewer than 6 out of 100 women are clicking somewhere on our ad. So instead they're just, this is basically the non-scroller buyers. It also means fewer than 6, our ad is entering fewer than 6 out of 100 women's brains, because we know that happens when they click somewhere on our ad. And it means fewer than 6 out of every 100 women see our ad have a non-zero chance to buy from us, which only happens if our ad has entered their brain. So under 6%, 6% is the minimum. For under 6%, we got a problem. Every Boudoir Facebook ad can be above 6% unique CTR all. Now, even though it's common, unique CTR all under 6% is not normal. Everyone's accepting it as common, everyone's accepting it as normal, but it's not normal. I'll show you the numbers behind it. It's actually the symptom of a deeper root cause. And that deeper root cause are the 3 pre-click mistakes. Talk about those at the end of the video. And we also know that Boudoir Facebook advertiser with BLCS is a Boudoir low click advertiser, a BLCA. So our universe is taking shape here. BLCA with BLCS is caused by the 3 pre-click mistakes. Now, BLCS is treated with Boudoir pre-click optimization, aka Boudoir Pico, and treatment takes about a week. And we invented Boudoir Pico. That's why we know how to do it. Simply duplicate your current ad. We leave the original, and we treat the duplicated ad, run them in parallel. Treatment takes about a week, and then we keep whichever one running has the best metrics. And it's always been the Boudoir Pico treated ad. Now, once treated with Boudoir Pico, we now have pre-click alignment, PCA. And pre-click alignment activates Boudoir brain entry boost in our Boudoir Facebook ads. Basically, we got our unique CTR all above 6%. And a Boudoir Facebook advertiser with Boudoir brain entry boost is a dominant Boudoir advertiser, a DBA. So this is our universe. A BLCA with BLCS is caused by the 3 pre-click mistakes. And we treat it with Boudoir Pico. It takes about a week. We achieve pre-click alignment, and we become a dominant Boudoir advertiser with Boudoir brain entry boost. Now my residency went through, tested, found some Boudoir Facebook ads, brought them back to the hospital, tested them. First one, found unique CTR was 4.3%. So unique CTR under 6% means BLCS is present, Boudoir low click syndrome. So easy enough. We treat it with Boudoir Pico. It takes about a week. Got the unique CTR up to 6.88%. So we found out the original Boudoir Facebook ad is wasting 37% of ad spend. So if they're spending 10 grand a month on that original ad, now they only need to spend $6,300 a month on the Boudoir Pico treated ad to get into the same number of women's brains. And so that means they can pocket the $3,700 a month as kind of a hidden or phantom bonus. No extra work required. That's like a 40K bonus at the end of the year for doing nothing, for simply being more efficient. Second part of my residency, tested the second one, found another one, tested the second one. Found out unique CTR was 1.39%. So unique CTR under 6%. BLCS is present. Boudoir low click syndrome. So the unique CTR after treatment with Boudoir Pico, we got the unique CTR up to 9.13% after about 1 week of treatment. So we found out the original Boudoir Facebook ad was wasting 84% of ad spend. And as a result, we're actually able to, if they're spending 10 grand a month on the original Boudoir Facebook ad, they now only need to spend 1.6 grand a month on the Boudoir Pico treated ad to get into the same number of women's brains. Now, as a result, they can pocket that $8,400 a month, no longer have to spend it. It's kind of like a phantom bonus, $8,400 every single month, staying in their pockets. It's like 100 grand over the next 12 months for no extra effort. Finally had a patient Says unique CTRL is 5.03%, so we know that BLCS is present. And then, so unique CTRL under 6%, BLCS is present, Boudoir low click syndrome. And we actually, then we treated it with Boudoir Pico, takes about a week, got the unique CTRL up to 15.35%. So we found out his original Boudoir Facebook ad was wasting 67% of ad spend. So the average, well, this means if he was spending 10 grand a month on the original Boudoir Facebook ad, he now only has to spend 3,300 bucks a month on the Boudoir Pico treated ad to get into the same number of women's brains. So now he can pocket that 6,700 bucks a month as a phantom bonus, phantom profit. That's like 80K at the end of 12 months for literally no extra effort, simply being more efficient. So the average Boudoir Facebook ad with BLCS, Boudoir low click syndrome, is wasting about 50% of its ad spend every single day, every single month. I mean, look at these numbers here. Wasting 37%, wasting 84%, wasting 67%. I mean, you can clearly see we're going to, average those numbers out. It's probably somewhere between 50 to 60%. So they spend 10 grand a month on average, 5K a month being wasted that we can eliminate, keep it back in their pockets. And that's like, 60K over the next 12 months. Put it back in the boudoir photographer's pocket, 5K a month, 60K over the next 12 months approximately. So now we're going to get here, we're going to diagnose this if we believe it has boudoir low click syndrome. First thing I'm looking at is, all right, so we got the, boudoir, basically the below creative cluster mistake. The false belief that caused us to make this mistake is that we're actually trusting what Facebook tells us to fill out for our ad is best for us and not for Facebook. But actually the consequence is way more women scrolling by our Boudoir Facebook ad than necessary, which actually pulls our unique CTRL under 6%, contributes to BLCS, Boudoir low click syndrome, and Facebook actually makes more money per unit time from this because more women scrolling faster ad per unit time. Facebook can serve more ads per unit time. That's why Facebook recommends us to do this. Next, we'll look at the creative. All right. Hey, this one doesn't. All right, no mistake here. All right. Next, we'll look at the see more headline. First 2 3/4 lines, Facebook newsfeed mobile. So let's see what we've got. We got Wave Boudoir session. Hey, you're at the right, Boudoir by Amy. All right, so I would say, yeah, this one we got the lack of context mistake. Again, super normal, super common. And the false belief that causes us to make this mistake is, that kind of believe in this headline is just, nothing special when actually it's 80% of our ad spend. So we're not really focused too much on it. And we're lacking context of who we actually need to bring in. So consequence of this, way more women scrolling by our Boudoir Facebook ad than necessary. And as a result, pulls our unique CTR down under 6% and contributes to BLCS, Boudoir low click syndrome. So my diagnosis, do I believe this Boudoir Facebook ad has BLCS, Boudoir low click syndrome, aka a unique CTR under 6%? Yes, I do. I believe BLCS is present in this one. So if you're a BLCA with BLCS, so if you're a Boudoir low click advertiser with Boudoir low click syndrome, aka your Boudoir Facebook ads have a unique CTRL under 6%, and you're spending more than 10 grand a month in Boudoir Facebook ads, and you're looking at the marketplace, you're seeing it get more and more saturated in your city, more and more women. It seems like every day. Basically, if someone gets a new iPhone, they're throwing up a Google My Business profile saying they offer boudoir photo shoots now, or they get a new camera and, they're in the mom groups talking about how they shoot boudoir now. So more and more sellers, same number of buyers, more competition, kind of getting harder for everyone to find buyers. And you're also looking at, seeing inflation going, kind of cost of living rising, and you've already been optimizing your business, taking profit, optimizing other parts to optimize the profit, get more profit out for the same inputs, and you decided now you need to solve this BLCS, boudoir low click syndrome. You want to pull the profits out of your Facebook ad part of your business, kind of plug these holes, which is very quick. Takes only about a week. And you're seeing we can eliminate approximately 5K a month in approximately 50% in wasted boudoir Facebook ad spend. Put that back in your pocket instead of Zucks, because we already know approximately half is being wasted anyways right now. If a boudoir Facebook ad has BLCS, boudoir low click syndrome. And so you want that 5K back in your pocket, approximately 5K, and the approximately 60K, over the next 12 months. And so you want to achieve pre-click alignment. You want to become a dominant boudoir advertiser. You want to achieve boudoir brain entry boost with your boudoir Facebook ads. And you want the treatment, boudoir Pico treatment, to get you there. Then shoot me a DM when I open for new patient intake. I'm not open for new patient intake right now. My DMs are closed. But when I do open for new patient intake, shoot me a DM, and then we will see if you qualify for the boudoir Pico treatment.